Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna talk about why you need a website and how you can create one step by step using Squarespace. So by the end of this video, you should have a website running with your own .com domain with all your products and your services and who you are, showing it to everyone there in the internet. So let's go ahead. So why do you need a website? Because everyone is on the internet right now. So if someone wants to know more about you, they will go to the internet and Google your name. Someone wants to know about your business and what you offer, they're gonna go to the internet and try to find you there. So the best thing that you can do when you are in the internet is that your own website, that your own content shows up there in the top when somebody searches your name or your business name. So it would be way better that if somebody searches for you, instead of your Facebook page or your Instagram page or your LinkedIn page, it shows up your own website. Why? Because you have control of the content of that website and you can put the information that you want in there. So instead of Facebook, for example, or Instagram, you really don't have much control of what information shows up in there. But in your website, you have control of that information. So you can naturally tailor the experience for the visitor that is coming to know more about you and about your business. So that's one of the main reasons that you need a website. I've been creating websites since 1998, so that's a very long time. At that time, you only had HTML. It was a very simple process. You didn't have all these nice things about contact us forms and running scripts and running things in the server. No, there was nothing like that back then. But since the beginning, I was very interested in that technology and I started learning it myself. Since that point, I started my own website and I started putting my own information there in the internet. Why? Because I wanted to be there and I wanted my information to be found. And even more if you run a business or you provide some services to people, you want them to be able to find you and find about your services and your products, because even more when they know more about these products, they are more likely to order from you. So that's one of the main things that I want you to know when you need a website. And if you want to know more, be sure to check out my video on why you need a website. You can click here at the top, it's gonna show up there, so you can find more information about why I recommend that everyone has a website. So how to create a website? So back in the time, you had to do a lot of scripting and a lot of manual things to be able to create a website. So you basically had to be a developer back then. Today, that's not the case. So as of today, we have multiple platforms out there, multiple applications that will help us create a website like with very minimal effort or very minimal technical effort. So you really don't need a technical person to create a website today. There are a bunch of platforms out there that will help you do that. So there are multiple ones out there that you can choose from. And the first one is Wix, for example. Wix is a very popular application. It has a very good engagement. It has a lot of customers. And it's very easy to create a website in that platform. Okay, you just sign up for an account and then you pick a template and then you start modifying your template and entering your content. It's very good. It's very nice. It's not the one that I do my own website in there because I don't like the way the editor works, because it has that you have to drag things and it's not like tables and columns. That is something that I'm used to creating websites. Like it's very simple to drag and drop in a column, but in Wix it's a little different because you have to drag and then you have to move around things. And maybe some people like it and that's totally fine. Go ahead if you like that format, but I personally don't like, so that's why I don't use Wix very much. Even though Wix has a lot of add-ons, it has e-commerce, it has blogs, it has like a lot of things available. So it's good platform, just keep in mind that's why maybe I don't choose it. The next platform that it's out there, it's very popular, is WordPress. And WordPress started as a way to creating blogs on your website. So it's very powerful too. It has a lot of support, a lot of people know it. You can find a lot of technical, a lot of developers out there that will help you out to customize your website. I basically started my websites using WordPress, so I have some experience with it. Today I have some websites that are still running on WordPress, although I'm migrating those slowly to other platforms. And it's because WordPress is good, but there is a lot of tweaking that you have to do to make it look like yours. For example, if you have a template, you can install the template. There are lots of templates for WordPress out there, but if you want to change something in the template, then you might need some technical abilities in there to be able to change some things. Also, there is also a lot of updates with WordPress that you have to keep up to date with your platform. There are also a lot of plugins, a lot of functionality. You have to install plugins to be able to use it, so It's not out of the box, but there are a lot of plugins out there that you can install for WordPress. And like I said, it's a good platform. It's a powerful platform. But for me, I find it sometimes that you really need a lot of customization. That if you want to do some things, you need to get into the things. And maybe you have to hire someone, and I don't want to be on that thing, contacting people just to be able to do a small change on my website. So that's why I'm moving on from WordPress right now. The other platform is Webflow. For me, Webflow is one of the best, or if not the best. I think it's a very powerful platform for creating websites, and it has the idea of CMS integrated in it. CMS is content management system, in which allows you to create like specific templates. For example, if you have a blog, or if you have some galleries that you want to put, or some things that repeat the same information but in the same template on your website, a CMS is powerful for doing that, because you just have to enter the information in some fields in a table, and then the website will just fit from that table and create automatically your pages. So that's a very powerful feature. Webflow also, it's very flexible when you can create your pages, because you have probably all of the different elements in HTML. You have it like a drag and drop, and then you can just drop it in your page and create what you need. So given that, you might need some small technical knowledge around HTML and how it works, but they have a very powerful academy with a lot of videos that will teach you how to do it. So if you are into getting in there and you are into getting advanced on how to create a website, and you are learning new things, I would totally recommend Webflow. That's the platform that we are moving on our websites and that we are using currently. The final one, it's Squarespace, and Squarespace for me is one of the best for creating a website, because it's basically drag and drop. It's a very standard interface. You can get started very rapidly, and within minutes you can have a website running. That's the one I would recommend everyone to use. If somebody comes to me and asks me, hey Jose, can you recommend a platform to create a website, I would say Squarespace. Go with that one. It's very simple. You can have a website in just minutes, and it's very easy to customize, and I would put that one as the second option for me, below of course Webflow. So that's the one that I would recommend, and that's the one that we're gonna go ahead and create a website right now. So stay with me and let's go and create that website in Squarespace, and let's see how it looks like. So here we are now. We are on the Squarespace website, and you can see like it's a very nice website that they have in here, so you can get started. So what we want is to create a website right away. So let's go ahead and click here on get started, and let's see how that looks like. So I click here on get started, and the first step that it shows to me is that I need to pick a template. I need to pick a template to get started here first. So let's look for something that we want to start with. I would recommend that you pick something that get very close to what you're looking for, because then you will only have to do minimal changes to your website and minimal customizations. So right now I'm gonna look for something more of a business type of thing, something that looks maybe like professional, or something more in the side of a business side, right? Like if you go to that website, it speaks like this is a business. So they have a lot of templates here right now. So maybe let's pick the one here that I had on the top. This one looks nice for a business. So let's pick this one for now. It's gonna show me how it looks like. So you can see like everything is showing up in here. It looks nice, this website for a business. So let's go ahead and click here on start, and let's see how that looks like. It's gonna ask me for my email here. So let's enter an email address here and my information. Let's go now and click on continue here, so I can create my account. There you go. Setting things up. So now it will take me now to this page where I have all the information of the website, right? And it takes me right into the designer. So I can start changing the content, and I can start changing everything that I need for this website. So here on the left side, I have my pages, and I see that I have 3 pages about us, our services and blog. And I also have the home here and the contact us page. So right now I'm in the home page. If I wanted to change something in here, I can just click edit here, and there you go. Now I am in edit mode. So if I want to change the header, let's click here and change the header. Let's change the site. Let's change it here for the site title, and I can change it here to be Prontoso. Maybe that's the name of our company. There you go. We can create even a logo and put a logo for this application. So there you go. It changed the title of the website. Now let's go ahead and see if we can add a logo too. So let's click in here again. Let's say add a logo. Let's say upload from library. come in here and let's upload a logo. Now it is uploading it. There you go. Now we have a logo there. So there you go. Now I have my logo. It's a little small. So let's try to change it here and make it bigger. There you go. A little bit bigger. Okay, that's high. Let's also update it here. I think this is, there you go. It says Frontosa. It looks amazing. There you go. Let's click back and now I have my logo set up in here. It looks fantastic. So now let's go ahead and change here and let's say welcome of one place to get your, let's say if I'm in the teacher business, let's say teachers. One place to get your teachers. Because maybe I sell teachers. So let's delete this, I don't need it. There you go. Then here you can put some extra information and you can say teachers and that you can find anywhere else. So you can see like it's very easy to change the content, and even these pictures you can also change it. So you can click in here and let's click on edit here and I can change here the background. So let's close this and say replace. Let's hit it, replace, upload from file, select from library. I'm gonna click here on free images. So it will connect to this nice service called Unsplash that will allow you to get free images. Let's see if we can find something for teachers. And there we go. There we have a teacher. So we can upload maybe this one because that's what we're looking for. Perfect. There we go. Okay. So now I have my teacher there. Perfect. So you can see like this is very easy to customize. Like I just already customized my homepage. If I want to change my pages here in the top, I can remember. Let's save this page now, and I can come here to the pages, and I can add my pages. So if I go to the About Us, then I can change the About Us here, right? And change the console. This is very simple too. And of course, I will always recommend that you have a section for the blog, because in the blog, you can have and enter information of what you're doing and anything that you want to publish as an article. And Squarespace includes this by default. So it is already there, and it's very just easy to use or create just a new blog post. So adding a blog post is very simple just by clicking in there in the plus sign, and then you can enter post title. So let's say new teachers for the summer. So let's say, and you can put the content of your blog in here. We just received a new batch of teachers specifically for the summer. Okay. And then you can keep adding more information. Like it's very easy. You can see like I can put bold here, this. I can change the color of a specific word and put it like this. So very nice editor that you can change that content in there, and then you can publish blog posts, things that you want to share. And we're going to talk about blog posts and what to put on your website in future videos. So be sure to subscribe and so you can get the alerts. But the idea is that you don't have to be a genius, or you don't have to be a super technical person to add content and to add pages to your website. You can see like we just added a blog post here and it's already available. There you go. And there is my blog post already. Here is the one that we just created here in my blog. If I wanted to create a new page for the top, so maybe I can come in here, for example, our services. I want to add another one here for the main navigation. I'm gonna pick up maybe a blank page, and I'm gonna say this one is gonna be called products. And in here is where I can put our products, and then I want to put it here. There you go. Perfect. And then I can, again, same idea, I can edit the page. So I can add a section here, and let's say headline. Yep. Or maybe I can add a blank section. There you go. Edit. And let's say, yep. So now let's go ahead and add another section here, and let's say a test. So I want to include some text in here. There you go. Now we have a headline here, and we can say our products. We can edit the background, right? Background, image, replace, select from library, free images. And let's look again for teachers. There you go. Let's add have this one. And there you go, I have my teacher. Perfect. So now you know how you can change the content and you can change the information. So now the last step is, once you have your website already set up, is to actually connect this to a domain. So let's go here to my settings, and let's say domains. And let's say you can get a domain right from here. So it's very nice that you can get a domain right from here from Squarespace. But I will go ahead and say use a domain that I already own. Let's put the domain and let's click. Then it's gonna ask me with what provider I have that domain. So I wanna connect that domain. I have it here in GoDaddy, and let's say connect domain. So once your domain is connected by Squarespace, you're gonna go back here to domains and you're gonna see that it shows up here as connected. That means that everything is fine and everything is connected. So once it is there, now we can go ahead and publish our website. So once your domain is connected, now the next step is to actually publish your website. So to publish the website, I'm gonna click here on site availability and I'm gonna make it public. But I can make it public unless I sign up for an account. So let's go ahead and sign up for an account. I'm gonna select a plan here. For now, I think I'm gonna select the personal one because it includes the custom domain, which is what I need, and SSL security. Okay, so for now, let's pick that one. I think that one will work for me. Perfect. So now my account is activated. So now if I go to my settings here and I say to site availability, there you go. Now I have the option to publish my website. So that's it. I'm gonna make it public and let's click save. Now my site is live. So I'm gonna copy my domain here. Let's click done. And now if I go to this website, let's see how it looks like. There you go. So now you see my www.ronaldosa.com and I have my website public. I need to do some changes in here to make it more professional, but that's it. You can see that it's very simple. So so now that you have a website, right? So what do you do with it? So what I would recommend that you do with it is start adding content, start adding pages, start adding, for example, your products, your services, what you do. With that information in there, then other people can know about your products. What other things can you do? Blog posts are specific articles about your business or yourself. One simple idea is to start posting blog posts about what you're currently doing in your business or in your life. What are you currently going through? What are you implementing in your business? What did you do today in your business? What did you do today in your life? Then you can put a blog post about that and share it with other people. That's a very simple idea, and that every day put something out there, or every week, just try to put something there every week, a blog post every week, and that will be enough for your website. So thanks for staying and looking at this video. Hope you have your website up and running very quickly like I did today. And be sure to subscribe and click on the bell button so you can see the other videos related that I'm going to launch about how to give form to our website, how to keep adding more sections to our website that are needed to run a business. Thanks.